Next Odysseus led his Cephallenian companies, gallant-hearted fighters, the island men of Ithaca, of Mount Neriton's leafy ridges shimmering in the wind, and men who lived in Crocylea and rugged Aegyptus, men who held Zacynthus, and men who dwelled near Samos, and mainland men who grazed their flocks across the channel. That mastermind like Zeus, Odysseus led those fighters on. In his command sailed 12 ships, prows flashing crimson. And Thoas, son of Andremon, led Aetolia's units, soldiers who lived in Pleuron, Pylene, and Olenus. Calchas along the shore and Calydon's rocky heights, where the sons of well-born Aeneas were no more, and the king himself was dead, and Meleager with his golden hair was gone. So the rule of all Aetolian men had passed to Thoas. In Thoas' command sailed 40 long black ships. And the great spearman Idomeneus led his Cretans, the men who held Knossos and Gortyn ringed in walls, Lyctus, Miletus, Lycastus, bright chalk bluffs, Festus and Rhetion, cities a joy to live in, the men who peopled Crete, 100 cities strong. The renowned spearman Idomeneus led them all in force, with Meriones, who butchered men like the god of war himself. And in their command sailed 80 long black ships. And Heracles' son, Tlepolemus, tall and staunch, led 9 ships of the proud Rhodians out of Rhodes, the men who lived on Rhodes in 3 island divisions, Lindus and Ialysus and Camirus' white escarpment, armies led by the famous spearman Tlepolemus, whom Astyoche bore to Heracles filled with power. He swept her up from Ephyra, from the Selleis river, after he'd ravaged many towns of brave young warlords bred by the gods. But soon as his son Tlepolemus came of age in Heracles' well-built palace walls, the youngster abruptly killed his father's uncle, the good soldier Lycymnius, already up in years. And quickly fitting ships, gathering partisans, he fled across the sea with threats of the sons and the sons of Heracles breaking at his back. But he reached Rhodes at last, a wanderer rocked by storms, and there they settled in 3 divisions, all by tribes, loved by Zeus himself, the king of gods and mortals, showering wondrous gold on all their heads. Nereus led his 3 trim ships from Cyme, Nereus the son of Aglaea and King Coropas, Nereus the handsomest man who ever came to Troy, of all the Achaeans after Peleus his fearless son, but he was a lightweight, trailed by a tiny band. And men who held Nasiris, Cassis, and Crapathus, Cos, Eurypylus' town, in the islands called Calydni, combat troops, and Antiphus and Phidippus led them on, the 2 sons of the warlord Thessalus, Heracles' son. In their command sailed 30 long curved ships.